So welcome everyone to our free live event, Tapping into Oneness. And I'm very, very happy to be here with you all today. And I've got something very special that I have planned. And we're going to be focusing today on creating new states of consciousness. Hey, how does that sound, right? New states of consciousness. And just releasing. We're just going to start with like just some release tapping. We're going to do some tapping to just get energy moving, doing some releasing, and then maybe bringing in some positive affirmations and making some space for that. And then after we get that energy moving and start to calm the nervous system and the mind, then we're going to go into a meditation. And then after the meditation, we will, like I said, we'll do a little Q&A for the live group here, okay? All right, so everyone just get relaxed now, wherever you are, just seated, and we're gonna do some tapping. So if you wanna keep some water nearby or some tea or something in case you need to get a drink. And we'll just start with tapping on the side of the hand and just breathing. Take a nice deep breath and sigh. It's always nice to make a little audible noise when you exhale, just to think of I'm releasing whatever I need to release. Just get really present in the moment now. And as I tap and say the phrases, I just want to invite you to allow the words to be your own. If you just want to take them in, you can repeat them out loud if you want, because everyone's muted, so no one's going to hear you. And if the words don't land for you, that's fine. And you can always change them, or you can change a word if it works better for you. So just keep that in mind. So here we go. I release anything and everything that stands between me and inner peace. I release anything in my mind I release anything in my heart. I release anything in my body. And I release anything in my nervous system. I release anything in my energy field. I release anything in the past. I release anything in the present. And I release anything in the future. And then we're back to the side of the hand. I release anything and everything that stands in between me and inner peace. Now we're going to just move into some different states of emotion now, just by inviting them into our being. So we're just going to keep doing release tapping, but we're going to start with a feeling of happiness. So I release anything that stands between me and happiness. And let's tap through the points. I release anything in my mind. I release anything in my heart. I release anything in my body. I release anything in my nervous system. I release anything in the past. I release anything in the present. I release anything in the future. That stands between me and happiness. We'll go to the side of the hand. I release anything that stands between me and joy. I'm inviting more joy into my being. And I release anything in my mind. I release anything in my heart. I release anything in my body. I release anything in my nervous system, in my energy field. I release anything in the past. I release anything in the present. I release anything in the future that stands between me and joy. The side of the hand. And now we're going to work with contentment. I release anything and everything that stands between me and contentment. And I'm inviting more contentment into my being. I release anything in my mind. I release anything in my heart. I release anything in my body. I release anything in my nervous system, in my energy field. I release anything in the past. I release anything in the present. I release anything in the future. I release anything and everything that could possibly be standing between me and contentment. To the side of the hand. And now we're going to work with gratitude. I release anything and everything that stands between me and gratitude. And I'm inviting more gratitude into my being. And I release anything in my mind. I release anything in my heart. I release anything in my body. I release anything in my nervous system and energy field. I release anything in the past. The past is gone. I release anything in the present. The present is all we have. I release anything in the future. And the future is determined by the present. And I release anything and everything I can possibly imagine or not imagine that stands between me and gratitude. Good. Let's go to the side of the hand again. All right. Let's work with a few more affirmations now. And we're just gonna tap through the points, and you can just tap it. You don't have to follow me. I'm just freely tapping through the points. If you like a certain point that feels good to you, you can stay on it as well. It's up to you. So let's just do some affirmations, some positive affirmations. And I've got a lot of them, and many of them this morning I found inspired by Louise Hay. And of course, she's one of the queen of affirmations, probably, as you know. And so I've got quite a few affirmations all in front of me, and I'm going to read some of them to you while we're tapping. And again, you can just take them in as your own. You can repeat them. If they don't land for you, that's okay. Just let them kind of wash off you like water off a duck's back. Okay. All right. So as I move through life, knowing that I am safe and I am divinely guided and protected. Let's say that one again. I move through life knowing that I am safe, divinely guided, and protected. Yeah, just feel into that for a moment. What does that feel like? As I move through life, I know that I am safe. I am divinely guided and protected as I move through life. I am safe, divinely guided and protected. As I move through life, I am safe, divinely guided and protected. Okay. Next one. I breathe deeply and fully. I take in the breath of life, and I am nourished. Feel into it. Let's say it again. I breathe deeply and fully. I take in the breath of life, and I am nourished. What does that feel like? I breathe deeply and fully. I take in the breath of life, and I am nourished. I breathe deeply and fully. I take in the breath of life, and I am nourished. One more time. I breathe deeply and fully. I take in the breath of life, and I am nourished. Ah, all right. Let's do another one. As I forgive myself, it becomes easier to forgive others. As I forgive myself, it becomes easier to forgive others. As I forgive myself, it becomes easier to forgive others. As I forgive myself, it becomes easier to forgive others. As I forgive myself, it becomes easier to forgive others. As I forgive myself, it becomes easier to forgive others. As I forgive myself, it becomes easier to forgive others. As I forgive myself, it becomes easier to forgive others. And one more time. As I forgive myself, it becomes easier to forgive others. And side of the hand. All right, next one. I am ready to be healed. I am willing to forgive. And all is well. Feeling into that. I am ready to be healed. I am willing to forgive. And all is well. I am ready to be healed. I am willing to forgive. And all is well. I am ready to be healed. I am willing to forgive. And all is well. I am ready to be healed. I'm willing to forgive. And all is well. I'm ready to be healed. I'm willing to forgive. And all is well. I'm ready to be healed. I'm willing to forgive. And all is well. I'm ready to be healed. I'm willing to forgive. And all is well. Last time. I am ready to be healed. I am willing to forgive. And all is well. Oh, go to the side of the hand. Let's do one more. Okay. All right, here's the last one we're going to do today. I have come to this planet to learn to love myself more and to share that love with all those around me. Yeah, what does that feel like? I've come to this planet to learn to love myself more and to share that love with all those around me. I've come to this planet to learn to love myself more and to share that love with all those around me. I've come to this planet to learn to love myself more and to share that love with all those around me. I've come to this planet to learn to love myself more and to share that love with all those around me. I've come to this planet to learn to love myself more and to share that love with all those around me. I've come to this planet to learn to love myself more and to share that love with all those around me. I've come to this planet to learn to love myself more and to share that love with all those around me. Last one. I have come to this planet to learn to love myself more and to share that love with all those around me. Okay, take a deep breath. Now we're just let's stop tapping now and place your hands on your heart. Let's just take a couple breaths here. Good. Roll the shoulders. Maybe take your fingers wide open and then stretch your arms up to the ceiling. And then look up with your eyes. It's like you're receiving something wonderful from the universe. And then bring your arms back down. Wonderful. Okay. All right. So let's move into our meditation now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be sharing my screen. I've got just a picture that you all can look at. And you'll just be hearing my voice. And I've got some background music too. And hopefully it's all synced up and it's going to sound okay. So the rest of the session is just going to be this meditation. And you're welcome to, if you want to even lay back or anything like that, you can do that as well, or you can stay seated. It's up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Oh, I see. Okay. Can't do both at the same time. All right. I thought I could share my screen and play music at the same time, but I don't think that's possible. So we're not going to share. I'm not going to share my screen. We can play the music. So just start to get settled into the seat that you're sitting in, or if you're lying back. And just take some breaths with me. We're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose and mouth. Just nice, easy breaths. You can let your hands rest on your lap or to your sides. And just start to really drop in to your body. Just by feeling the breath as it moves in and out of your body. Noticing how the surface that you're on supports you. Just thanking yourself for showing up now for yourself. And
Nico, your audio is a little too low.
Thank you. You couldn't hear me over the music? Sorry about that. We'll just keep going.
I don't hear music, but I couldn't hear your voice, so I hear
Okay.
you now.
Okay. So we'll just drop back into the body. And just really breathe slowly and gently and naturally. Becoming very present in this moment in your body. And as you turn within, imagine that you are breathing into every cell in your body. As you inhale, you're bringing in fresh, clean life force energy coming in through every cell in your body and gathering into a ball of light right below your navel. And as you exhale, imagine you are releasing extra energy, fear, worry, doubt, anything that doesn't serve you anymore. It's leaving your body as butterflies flying out from every part of your body and going back to native nothingness. Whatever you've been holding on to that doesn't serve you anymore, in the physical body, in the mind, in the emotions, in the spirit. Allow it to leave now as you exhale. You could imagine dark smoke puffing out and leaving the body, dispersing back to native nothingness, back to the universe to be transformed, thanking it for being with you. You can thank the butterflies as though they were friends that stayed with you to teach you lessons, to keep you on track. To keep you on the path. Thank you, butterflies, for staying with me. I release you now to return to the universe and be transformed. And you can see this beautiful ball of light right below your navel. We'll start to move this ball of light up into your heart center. And now you can see this beautiful ball of light shining out of your heart center, streaming beautiful light. And now I'm going to say the Heart Shine Healing Affirmation, that you can allow these words to be your own. And as I shine the light of compassion from my heart, I am at one with the universe. May all beings know joy and ease. And as I send this affirmation out from my heart center into the universe. I am healed and whole. And all the beings, whether they may have form or formless, are also healed and whole. And if there is one spot in your body or in your mind or your awareness that needs some extra attention right now, send light from your heart to that place and focus that light in that one place. Give it some extra attention. And thank you for being with me and for teaching me all the lessons you've taught me. And I release you now to be free, to be transformed, sending you back to wherever you came from. I release you now. You're free, and I am free. We're all free. Continue to see the beautiful streaming lights coming out of your heart center, moving out into the entire universe, connecting you to everyone and everything. Feeling that spaciousness in your being, in your body, in your mind, in your spirit. Feeling the I am consciousness, free from all restrictions and limitations. Just being. Pure balance, pure consciousness, pure alignment. Releasing all judgments and identities that have limited me. Releasing all restrictions I've placed on my being. I am now free to experience something different. Something new. Something I choose. And I'm grateful for this new experience of being. And just expressing that gratitude to whatever source you work with, whatever word you want to use, whether that be your masters, teachers, the divine. Just feeling that gratitude for this time that you're spending with all of us here, for yourself, for your friends and family, for your communities, for the world. We're going to start to bring that beautiful light in the heart center back down slowly, slowly to just below the navel. Just see that beautiful light right below the navel. Imagine that it is starting to spin clockwise. It's spinning and it's getting smaller and brighter, and even smaller and even brighter, and even smaller and even brighter until it becomes a tiny little pill. We're going to tuck it behind the navel. And we're going to start to just very gently, a little movement into your body, little micro movements, maybe fingers and toes, and maybe shoulders, your neck. And you can blink your eyes open when you're ready. Just take a moment before you come back and focus your eyes. Keep your eyes soft. And I'm going to invite you to bring your hands together. We're just going to gently rub the hands together and in between the fingers. And then let's massage this energy we built up in our hands onto our face and just make like a heart-shaped pattern. So you're going to go up the bridge of the nose and around side of the face to the chin. We're just going to massage the ears from the top to the bottom, pulling on the earlobes gently, just a couple times. Feels good. Open your fingers nice and wide. Stretch up and look up with your eyes and say thank you to the universe for everything you're receiving and about to receive. Wonderful. Okay. I hope that you enjoyed that meditation. And as you just kind of come back into your bodies now, I'm just going to go ahead and say goodbye to everyone watching this recording and this replay. Thanks for joining us. And I hope to see you next time. May you be at ease and know joy.